Who is your favorite 4-star in all of Star Rail? I'll give you guys 5 seconds to think about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, the only correct answer was Xueyi. Objectively, subjectively, she is the best 4-star. So, would we be doing her any justice if we did not put her on the same team as Rappa? The answer? Absolutely not. So that's what we're going to do today. One fight versus Apocalyptic Shadow, one fight versus Pure Fiction. So let's see how this incredibly fun combo works out. I think it's very, very enthusiastic. That's not the correct adjective to use. So let's just get right into the runs before I start spewing any incorrect vernacular any further. This is the team we're going to be using for today's video. Just standard Rappa Super Break, but instead of the 4th slot, instead of a sustain, we're tossing in Xueyi. So it really, really helps that there is quantum weakness on this side, so we can actually take advantage of Xueyi's full capability, especially because I don't really like the amount of damage she does in this team. It's not very high. So having her be in more of a technical role, especially because her ultimate is going to deal pretty much 2 bars of toughness off of this cacophonic conductor. You know what I mean? So it is really, really going to help her extremely high toughness damage. Now, here we're going to go ahead and trigger the ultimate from the Trailblazer to get the Dance, Dance, Dance action advance, and then we're going to go ahead and use the Rappa ultimate because we can't trigger the ultimate during her free turn. That's this thing. So we do want to make sure we get that Super Break up, even though it's not really going to affect too much. The main goal of this side is just to break the boss. Doesn't really matter if we kill the side flowers. It helps just to break the side flowers so we can transfer over the toughness. But as for the actual damage... Oh, train. I love trains. Okay, cool. One more. Bang, bang. Take the toughness down even further. Every time we do break the toughness of these side things, we do get a good amount taken off the main enemy. So that is where Rappa shines in this one. We're going to get the ultimate after this, so let's go ahead and launch it before it... too bad. I was trying to save the ultimate, so now it did just get refreshed from full, which is quite sad, I must say, but... Another action advance. Here, we did put both Ranmei and the Harmony Trailblazer on Dance Dance Dance, just so we can squeeze out 1,700 points. That is the goal. 1.8 million. Crazy damage. Weakness break efficiency once again, and then here we can go ahead and pop the ultimate from Rappa because we do want to kill this in one shot, and we want to save every instance of toughness reduction that we have on the team. So 2%. Okay, never mind. I guess we're going to have to waste the attack. Oh, the Dragon Balls just came out. Half of them at least. Oh, if you guys have downloaded Sparking, Dragon Ball Sparking 0, I think it's called, let me know in the comments what you guys think of it, because I'm considering buying it and playing it if I had any time, but I still want to do it, so let me know. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and make sure we break those right enemies, so we did target those. Well, I do wonder what the most optimal method is for attacking this thing, because they revive, but when you break them, it takes more toughness off the conductor, so I guess it is a little bit of a interesting thing. Yeah, actually, you know what? Breaking them more consistently is probably better with Rappa. So we're going to have to play around with things a little bit more. This is relatively early into her life cycle. Not too bad with those bounces. One more Dance, Dance, Dance. We trigger so many breaks that the ultimate from Trailblazer pretty much comes up in one turn. Pretty crazy. Only 1 day away from the 7th Sabbath of the conductor. So I guess we're about to get some nice religious downfall, I suppose. A train. Okay, I guess one more. I guess we get to get our 8th day of Hanukkah out. What are we talking about? Boom. Well, that was easy. Damn. They should really get rid of that shield. It seems too broken. 3.5 toughness bars. Xueyi can take out half of this, so How much time do we have left? We have 73 points remaining. That's pretty much like 2 Rappa turns, I believe, but we also need to make sure we save 1 Rappa turn so we can actually kill it. Ooh, 35 action value away Rappa. We should have 3 total more Rappa turns, but no more Xueyi ultimates, which is quite unfortunate. Our toughness is looking good. All we need to do is break 1 more of the small little guys, and I think we're looking good. Beautiful. The real question is 1 Rappa turn enough? It might not be. How far? 43, and we only have 38 action value. We can go ahead and pop the ultimate on Ron Mei, and that Dance Dance Dance, even though it's an S1 Dance Dance Dance, should be able to push us into range. Beautiful. 6 points to spare. Let's see, how much can Xueyi do here? Not too much, but you know what? It is always nice to see this animation. Pew! Boom. Done. Pretty abysmal damage, but you know what? It is completely within reason, I think. Okay, Rappa. You've got 2 attacks. Let's see what you can do here. 2.23 million damage, or 2.3, but again, no stacks, 800. Pretty damn good. Now it's time for everybody's favorite game mode, Pure Fiction. It's definitely my favorite game mode. I just love it so much. Every time I go to sleep, I make sure just to play 1 round of Pure Fiction because it is just such a fun mode, genuinely. So, we're going to go ahead and get the ultimate, the Res Pen from Ron Mei, and then we can go ahead and hopefully break this stupid dinosaur so we can actually kill it. Luckily, the Trailblazer is going to do just that. And then we can go ahead and get the action advance. We're going to waste a little bit because Xueyi is not too far behind, but the reason is because we want to use the ultimate from Rappa before we actually do anything with Xueyi. So we do want that super break to be active. And now Xueyi can start whittling the toughness down on this dinosaur. T-Rex, Tyrannosaurus, Hippopotamus Rex. A nice little dice. I think that's a dice. I mean, I call it a dice because it looks like a cube, and it kind of looks like a dice if you think about the geometric properties of a rectangular prism that has a same lengths and widths and heights. Ninja Jutsu. Destruction. Okay, cool. Into the next attack. Can't do anything because it's not on the proper element. That is one downside of this Pure Fiction. The first side is quantum. The second side is imaginary. We can't actually have both. If we were to go for the imaginary side, Rappa would just destroy it, and Xueyi really can't do anything. So that is why I opt for the first side. It's a little bit worse for Rappa, not on element for her, but Xueyi is on element, so their performances somewhat even out, ever so slightly. Now here, it's also another thing. I want to practice a little bit more with the different, I don't know, this is Star Rail, it's a casual game practice, but the point is that where you actually put your first 2 blasts with Rappa really change a lot because the damage you're getting from those 2 blasts is not much whatsoever. So being able to actually take advantage of breaking every small enemy is massive. So there might be a more optimal way of doing the first 2 attacks for Rappa so you can actually break everybody on your final hit. Because the third one is AoE, but the first 2 are blast. So Xueyi, go ahead and take the toughness. It is nice that she does a relatively spread amount of toughness with the blast on her skill, and then also her follow-up is random, so we can usually go ahead and break everybody with Rappa from max toughness, if they're a small guy, obviously. And there we go. We did have to target the small guy pretty much twice with our first 2 hits because it is a 50% reduction in toughness damage if it's off element. So here we'll go ahead and target the right guy once just to make sure we kill and break. Did it survive? That was depressing. Little bit of a dance, not too much. Ah bang. The Mara struck spear. Achilles. Troy. Some super break bounces. Come on. What are you going to do? We could basic too, actually. I do wonder what's better. Yeah. I do agree with my decision. Indeed. We'll go ahead and take care of these 2. Hopefully start the process of getting to the final enemies in this wave. Although we are only 20% of the way there, actually, so... I really wish Rappa would get her ultimate a little bit more consistently. It's almost like the E1 is staring at us in the face because she's exactly 20 energy off, and with the E1, not only does she get extra damage with the Death Shred, but then she's also going to gain 20 energy when she leaves her state. So you're pretty much going to have 100% uptime on her ultimate state, which does seem pretty damn good. And the amount of people that got Firefly's E1 or Firefly's E2, you know what I mean, does make it so Rappa's is also an unbelievable option. I personally like Rappa a little bit more than Firefly, but I'm going to say that for a different video. I do got a comparison video of Rappa and Firefly coming up, so do put into the comments any specifics you guys might want to see. That would be very interesting. We went ahead and broke Cocolia there just because we weren't really going to deal too much damage attacking the already broken dinosaur, and this way we can just make sure we stay healthy because we don't have a healer, obviously. So, destruction. Only a couple enemies left. None are on element until Xueyi's turn comes back. Quite sad. That didn't kill either, which is also very, very sad. Now, stupid Cocolia is blocking us from taking the toughness off of this left thing, but that should be the right order, and 3 out of 3? It looks like this is the end, is it? Rappa's far away, but this 500% vulnerability means that she's probably not going to be able to take the victory. Xueyi, do your thing. It's over. Okay, let's speed through the builds here. Rappa was 169 speed, 218 break effect on her light cone. The action advance is really, really nice. The 4-piece cavalry set, and of course the 2-piece forge if we're going against a fire weakness. It's a unbelievably good 2-piece. Now, Ronme, 154 speed, good amount of break effect. Her light cone, although I did toss her on the Dance 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 for the Apocalyptic Shadow side. And then as for here, E0, the Trailblazer is 120 break effect, unbelievably low, but that's because it's Dance 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 and energy regeneration rate. So I did do that just for more Dance 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 triggers, specifically on the first side, the Apocalyptic Shadow side. Now, Xueyi here was on Firefly's light cone, just for fun. And then, of course, the same things. Same 4-piece, same 2-piece. And that's everything we had for this video. It's unbelievably fun using Xueyi with anybody as long as it works not too terribly. And I do think it did not work too bad in this video. So put into the comments what you guys thought about it. If you guys thought it was up to par, up to Rappa, up to Rappar. Thanks for watching. I'm going to go hit that subscribe button, join the Discord, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios.